Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the On Fire B2B podcast. It's a podcast where we take business owners and CEOs in the B2B space. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know when to be concise and when to end. Let's get to it. Question number 1, in a few sentences, tell me who you are and what do you do?
Sure. So I am Daphne Valcin. I am a certified professional coach, a speaker, and trainer with Daphne Valcin Coaching. When it comes to what I train people on, it's workplace communication, workplace culture, career advancement. And as a coach, I do business coaching, career coaching, and executive coaching. Anything focused on career advancement and business growth.
Perfect, Daphne. Question number 2, what is the best thing about working with businesses?
So one of the best things about working with businesses is that I know that when I work with a business will have an impact on its clients, and having an impact on its clients, in my opinion, is social change. Having impacts on clients allows businesses to have an impact on communities, which is what I love.
Awesome. Question number 3. I'm hearing from other top executives and owners that using quotes and testimonials from clients really increase conversions in sales. What are your thoughts?
So in my opinion, and this I believe is proven, it's one thing to talk about yourself and one thing to even incorporate statistics about yourself and data and results, but it's a whole other thing to have other people speak about you. So I think testimonials, reviews, all that is really, really important and critical for you as a business person.
Absolutely. I 100% agree. Question number 4. What advice would you share with other companies working in the B2B industry? Go.
Sure. So I would share these things. I'm going to split it into 3. So number 1, I believe it's really important to schedule in ways to develop relationships with individuals. So through networking. And I'm going to use 2 examples for that. One is LinkedIn. So when you get a LinkedIn connection request and it's someone who you might want to connect with, you might want to collaborate with, not only should you accept the request, but you should also arrange for a chat on the phone, because people buy from who they trust, know, and like. And even if they're not the ideal client for you, maybe it could result in a referral down the line. I also think it's really important to create systems for reviews, to get testimonials, and to schedule that in. So what I mean by that is maybe at the end of every client cycle, you say to the client, thank you so much. It was a pleasure working with you if you're, service-based business. And then you can say, what did you think about the services? If you could do us a really big favor and leave a review, we would be so appreciative of that. And you say on Yelp or on Google or wherever it is you're trying to grow your reviews. But if you systematize it and you have it as part of your client process, I think you're more likely to get a number of reviews in. And I even schedule on a monthly basis, actually reaching out to one of my colleagues or past clients and asking them for a review, especially on LinkedIn. And lastly, just find 3 of what are the top marketing tools that work best for your business. For example, for me, it's Facebook Live, and LinkedIn. And then become a master at those tools. And again, scheduling your marketing regularly, for example, posting 3 times a week, midday on all of those different platforms in different ways.
Perfect. I love it there. Let's get to question number 5. What other top CEOs and business owners in the B2B industry, like yourself, would you like to acknowledge as a leader and should be a guest on my podcast?
Sure. There's 2 leaders that come to mind for me. One is Arel Moody. He is teaching business owners how to create courses, but he's also really teaching about kind of the idea of client attraction and how you communicate best with your ideal clients. And then another person is Giovanni DeReese. So he is teaching business owners and anyone else really who is a thought leader how to write a book. And how to be able to sell that book as well and market it appropriately. So I think those are 2 business owners that I think would be really, really great on this podcast.
Awesome. I looked them over done here. But number 6, most important question of the podcast, Daphne, I need you to focus on this one. Okay. Hey, Daphne, tell me about your first time, your first sale.
Great. Awesome. So for me, about a year before I became an entrepreneur, I decided that I was going to go on Facebook and put out there that anyone who needed someone to talk to about a challenge that they were going through or anything else to please reach out to me, because I know a lot of people are struggling just in all kinds of things. And I was like, even if we haven't spoken in years, even if I don't remember where I met you, please reach out to me. One person reached out to me. I had a long conversation with her, maybe an hour long. When I launched my business, over 20 people I booked consultations with. Only one of them signed on. And that was that person a year later who ended up booking me and becoming my first client ever, my first coaching client. So that was
Hey,
how I got my first coaching client.
you got to start somewhere. I love it there. So, Daphne, you now have 4 minutes and 9 seconds left.
Wow, I'm so
Yep.
excited.
So you can do some promo time. You can ask me a question. You can talk about the weather, or since the best know when to be concise and when to end, we end early. Go.
So I have a question for you. When looking at, so I actually did check out some of your past episodes, like just little clips of them.
Right.
And I saw that every time you do an episode, you kind of tip your hat. And then I've also noticed about you that you have like a really energetic personality. So what inspires you to do the work that you do?
So what inspires me to do the work I do? Basically, I know that in the sales and consulting area, there are so many people that have spent lots of money and not got results. So my attitude is that I really like it to when my clients, they tell me the results that they're getting. That's what really excites me.
Awesome. Well, I can sense the passion and the excitement, and I think it's really awesome.
Well, thank you.
That's all I got for you.
Do you want some promo time?
Oh, well, I guess I can. Yeah, sure. So I have a few things happening right now. I am doing a lot more trainings in the corporate space. I'll be training a Fortune 500 next week. It's motivational, but it's also helping to inspire people who are their sales, like account development department. But I'm really excited for anyone who's looking to get more motivation infused into their team that can impact the workplace culture, especially as a lot of people are working from home these days. Right. Feel free to reach out to me. That's the work that I really, really love.
Perfect. Yep. There we go. You pulled it off. 6 questions, 9 minutes, because the best know when to be concise and when to end. Your website, say it real quick.
It is daphnevalcin.com.
In the description, it's magic. Daphne, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, make sure you check out more episodes of the On Fire B2B podcast. I am Bob Clark. You all have a wonderful day now. Talk to you later. Bye.